Going up, up, up. Let's begin Dragon Age 2 because I want to. Go. Okay. God, I had a heart attack. Oh, I believe I converted all my data to this next to my Yahoo and all that. New game. God, Age is fun in the game. Being a rogue is okay in the game. I'll be a warrior. I'll have a penis.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Here we. God, the mouse is always so freaking tiny.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself. Get ready!
It wasn't cooking on that one. Oh, two. Oh, it has the lock on. Okay. Just working. One sec. Let me see if controller will work. Nope, not at all. Damn. Oh, that's how. Lock on. Way the gameplay work. Okay, press R to attack. Okay. Nothing to do with the mouse then. Where is it going? Ah, there it is.
We can't keep this up forever.
And each one of these choices like dictates its personality will not be benevolent, serious, and angry.
We'll take the bastards down with us.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Do it.
All yours, sister.
We're mixing things up still. Really. That move is great, but there we go. There we go. It'll take me a second to get used to the controls. Oh, bloody.
There's no end to them.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
Well, what makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Here's how we make our character. Jesus. Do they care? You can change them to almost anything you want them to, like, keep with the baseline. I don't know where the blood came from in the very beginning, but the name's always going to be Hawk. Dragon Age Origins. Oh, sweet Jesus. Import from Dragon Age Origins. Yay! It'll do it. Oh, wait, this one. Wait, did it go off the autosave? It did go off the autosave. Jesus Christ. Saved. This. Congratulations, save was imported successfully. Okay, I chose the wrong one. Okay, good. Again, just for my own paranoia. Post-campaign epilogue. Confirm. Yeah. Thank God. Okay, good. I wonder what no compromise was. The ruthless dwarven noble took command of Ferelden and Grey Warden, then let nothing stand between him and victory. He exiled Alistair, sent Loghain to his death against the Archdemon, and left Anora as Ferelden's ruler. Who picked that one up? The martyr. Ferelden will forever remember the young Daedalus elf. This one actually is canon. Who died to kill the fifth blight, even though she had no reason to be cynical. She had reason to be cynical. Her actions always benefited, although she left the kingdom ruled jointly by Alistair and Anora. Hero Ferelden, a young man from a noble family, rose to become a Grey Warden and ended the fifth blight by killing the Archdemon himself and surviving. Always strove for the greater good and placed his friend Alistair on the throne of Ferelden. Jesus. Default, rebuilt history, and then your import save. Jesus. Yeah, my import. Yay. Normal. Suck.
The Blight?
Yay. I got my import.
Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering.
When I started this, I actually started playing Dragon Age 2. Just like with Assassin's Creed, I played Assassin's Creed 2 before I actually played the original.
Champion's family
Oh my God.
barely escaped in time.
I had no idea what the heck was going on. He had some pretty dope armor in the beginning too. The mom looked good, the sister looks good. I'm like, damn, they got some good genetics.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Dang. And this will just merely dictate what the speech pattern will most likely be, and allow you to be have more like devious choices on occasion, more benevolent, and more messed up choices.
We have to get out of here while we still can.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Are you two insane? If we stand around, we'll die.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
The hell? Dog? Dang, these are all like the extra DLCs and all this mess that was up to it. I got Blood Dragon armor in this game as well. My God. Dog, you look buff.
we go!
Good. I can click on it instead of having to press the number. Good. Sister, I love you, but how dare you take my kill? Ooh, I'm a warrior, so I'm going straight elf. Vanguard. Dang, I have forgotten all the weapon specs on it. Well, I'm going straight two-handed here. Then we have Warmonger. Yeah, two-handed Warmonger. This is for defense. This is for mainly like sword and shield. Vanguard, a little bit different. Fires might. Vanguard level. Oh wait, this is like a buffer deal. Battle Master. Ooh, this one's good to have. I haven't played this.
Wait. Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
We stay alive. That's the only thing we need to worry about right now.
We can go to Kirkwall.
What? Why would we go there?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there. And an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Now
I always wanted to try this.
Oh crap! Oh my god! Look at that dog go! I didn't do anything. I'm so sad. God, he was too on guard.
You will not.
God, she's a badass. I'm mad there was no romance option for her at all. I'm so pissed.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
nothing like the smell of fresh
Oh there.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
This is not the time, Wesley.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Investigate.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we
You guys
move with
probably
you.
wiped that blood
North
off your
is
face.
cut
It's
off.
really
We
poisonous.
barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
God, the mom seems so dejected. Bethany 10, Carver. Who cares, Carver? Carver, get over yourself. God, I'm so tired of Carver already. You just began. Or magic. It's that magic. Yeah, we got Spirit, which is pretty okay. Spirit Bomb, a little bit of lightning. That's as far as I went with it. Spell magic. I never used that. Arcane. Oh yeah, the Arcane. This I never delved into. This I never did. This is the stuff I never delved into. The important part. Oh, healing. No point in putting her as a healer. You're gonna get another healer later on. Prison's gonna be good when we face something bigger. Kid. Angry you are. Angst. Prove yourself. There's really not much you can honestly do to make Carver less of a douche to you. Really isn't. Story. Yes. Give me the axe. Made a red shield. Same thing with my greatsword. But it is stronger than what I have. Okay. Have an axe. Good.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this! Go down!
Only good Darkspawn is a burning Darkspawn. Mama Bari. Oh, there you are. Oh, sweet Jesus, we're getting flanked. Get him, my hound. Get him, my brave hound. Boys are given to, like, good, decent, like, noble families and all that. Oh, crap. I didn't go back and loot those bodies before. Quick potions work here. Oh, it's down here. Be cool. I like that. Oh, I can step back. Get the, oh, cool. How much gear and equipment we can get, the better off we'll be. And talk to him.
Get your breath while you can.
Can we keep going? I don't want to be a standing target.
There we go, much better than the side view.
I will not die today!
Yeah, despite your strength, you don't take out much damage. God, just swiping at him with so much fun. What are dead? Sister, again, I love you. I really do, but you gotta stop jumping in like that. Really don't need it. All this money when we get out of here.
To arms!
Oh hell no, what are you? Bethany and Dog got this back here. Don't intrude. Very nice.
Before they regroup, we must press towards the wilds.
Once pressed, it's off. Get more.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh yeah, you need a rogue. Damn it. That's one reason I want. That's probably one reason being a rogue is good. I forgot. Get extra gear. There's extra gear in there, and I'm not a rogue. Oh well, it's a sacrifice you have to make. You just. Okay, I evolved. So did Aveline. I need Tremor. All these are technically good to get. Oh, she has her own specialization chart already? Okay, at least it shows it. I never noticed it in the very beginning. Yeah, show. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I gotta increase my stamina as well. And my health. Dun dun dun.
You soulless bastards!
Ooh. There goes my little brother. I really like our family's Minbari. Adds an extra flair to things. Oh yeah, that pummel strike really knocks a lot into people.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, Mistress. Your son is gone.
No, these things will not take Carver.
If you fall apart now, you endanger us all.
Don't lecture me. This is your fault. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Carver.
At least Father will have company now.
That's fucked up to say.
Flames. We're too late.
I will not die today!
Capture it with your name on it.
There's no end to them.
Yeah, Darkspawn are really bad, like cockroaches.
Well, well. What have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
We won't be able to get through the Darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to, hmm?
We need to get to Kirkwall. In the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
King Kalen was betrayed. There's nothing for me here.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
we should accept your help. We don't even know what you are.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
They're Ferelden's, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
Getting into the city, one way or another.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Good. You don't want to be on Aveline's bad side. He's very strong. To pick up any codexes, anything? Alright, let's go.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Oh.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Did I not tell you to keep the rabble out?
There's only so much I can do, sir. I don't control the gallows. What What you want? Money? I can pay you.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Ferelden's. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sarah. Greetings once again, Sarah. Have you come to trade?
I didn't think...
So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop?
I don't need...
As you wish.
Hope to steal from him. Wonder how.
I don't know, Sarah, but there's nothing for you here.
What you want? Money? I can pay you.
All the gold in Thedas won't make the city any larger.
Don't trust that shit. Where are we supposed to go? We're not animals, you can...
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden, there's nothing I can do. The city is full.
If you keep packing people into this fortress, there's going to be trouble.
You can bet your ass there will be.
If we keep packing people into the city, it'll be far worse. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
We came here to speak to our uncle, Gamlen Amell, and we won't leave until we do.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men, it's about time!
You go through me before anyone else.
Get back! A little help here!
Take this.
That's enough!
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
This must be him now.
Leandra! Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
There are other ways to get into a city.
That didn't turn out so well for those deserters earlier.
I hate to agree, but there's a reason they housed us in an old prison.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
What do you mean exactly, Gamlen?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
We cut down dozens of Darkspawn and an ogre to get here. That has to count for something.
Unless you brought an ogre's head along on the boat, I doubt it. I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Cool. God, these dudes didn't drop nothing. That's the smuggler. There's the merc. I'll save it. Oh, there's a save.
Mirren.
Huh. So you're Hawke, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Oh. Still have Mabari to use, too.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you, and make it good.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
I might change my mind, if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
The coin's good.
Make it worth my time, and I'll let you go.
Oh, thank the Maker.
Wasn't that coin supposed to be paying us to keep your hide safe?
If you want to fight them, be my guest.
I like it. He got away. So I still got paid. I gotta get the Constitution and then the willpower later on.
Traitor escaped. Well done. I hope whatever he offered you was enough to get you in on your own.
It's all good. We still got the smuggler. I got paid, got some experience. Now we're going to the smuggler. We all good. We are all good.
Are you a Fenrir?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Good to me.
Hey there! What are you doing with that?
Back away from it, friend. Now.
wait. This is a Thenril's doing, isn't it? You can tell that bitch I'm going straight to the guard again.
You hand over what you owe, and you get to walk away.
That's it.
Just try it.
No, I don't want any more violence. Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Actually. Go get into the smuggling business.
It's done.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Heck yeah. Hello, you two. What are you doing over here? Oh?
Any luck?
It's done.
I'll speak to a Thenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's go. This is only the beginning.
Thus began the Champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the Champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the Champion.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
This expedition can open doors for us in this city. We have to go with you.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one.
Bodan?
Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Gamlen is the reason we've been here for a year.
He got us into Kirkwall. We've been safe so far. We might as well ask.
Yep, that's Bodan and Sandal.
I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
crossbow's dope.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
Varric is dope.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
He said he didn't need another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 Darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with Darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawke. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Yes. Just straight up arrow, man. Try save. It's a good start to the game. That was a wonderful day. Some rest.